Hey there, fellow Factorians. Owners here with another episode of Let's Learn Bobs and Angels together. And speaking of learning, our sulfur issues are possibly solved. So I wasn't happy with what we needed to do going down the path of trying to get raw gas, natural gas, and converting that with converters, blah, 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 blah. All that jazz. So I went on Reddit and asked the good folk over there, and if you haven't been on the Factorio Reddit, it is a fantastic place to get questions answered. There are lots of helpful people over there, and a lot of people came back to me with the sulfur that I can get it from the cleaning of this clean coal to coke, I think it was called. And let us have a look at that. It must be this one, clean coal to coke, and that produces sulfuric wastewater, and we can use sulfuric wastewater to get sulfur. Yes, we can. And it's sulfur, the typing, there we go. Sulfuric acid. No, I need wastewater. There we go. Okay, sulfuric wastewater. So we can use that to create sulfur. There we go, in a hydro plant. Lovely. We can also make blue algae, and we can void it if we so desired. But more importantly, we can use sulfur for chemical science and creating sulfur dioxide. And sulfur dioxide can be made into sulfuric acid, which we can then also set off our what am I thinking of? Slag. That is it, because we needed sulfuric acid to do our slag reprocessing. So let us have a look at this recipe that we just researched. Somewhere in here, it was a black one of these. That's the one. Okay, so this is made in a chemical plant. Very good. Angel's chemical plant. Let's make sure we get the right chemical plant. I don't think it actually matters, but see, this one is just normal one, and this one is exactly the same. Has slightly less electronic circuits and a bit more steel. Alright, but we're gonna make a few of these. I don't know, let's make 5 of them. Alright. But I think we're going to need to space this out, and the other thing I want to do is I'm going to start feeding this from the output here. So let us do something a little bit different. Let's make a bit more space over here, and then we can start doing this. Alright, so I'm going to start doing this over here where we've got a bit more room, because I want to make this big enough to get a good amount of things. And these are ore crushers Mark II, which is nice. I really should pull these guys out first. Alright. We can keep our excess coal there, just for no real reason. Alright, so let's have a look at this. Mark II crushers. Do we have the extra steel poles, don't we? Oh, I don't know if we've actually grabbed any. Medium, there we go, that one. We didn't. Alright, I definitely want to do that. So while I'm doing that, let's go use up some stone bricks and lay a bit more path, because I want to be laying a lot of path. I should just grab as much as I can. There we go. And boost it up to the size that we seem to be using for no apparent reason other than consistency. Alright, I'm just going to run this one straight across. We can run through the trees, that's okay. We can cut those trees down at some point. Maybe when we get bots, that'll be a good job for the bots. But look at that, we are over here now. And it looks like that needs it. Alright. Steel power poles are being made over here. And we have 115 of them. That's delightful. We probably don't need the small electric poles anymore. I'll grab a stack of those as well. Alright, we still have a lot of this stuff remaining, and I want to just use it up. So, unfortunately, it would appear we are just going to run around like this, and autosave, and just keep using it up. It goes pretty quickly with these big blocks. There we go. Alright. So, we're running out of coke. We've got to fix this up a little bit quicker. But we now have medium electric poles. Yay! And I love medium electric poles for that reason. They get to be connected like so. Alright. And no. No! Alright, well, if you can't use that, we might as well have two of these. Probably could have cut the angle there and done it, but that's alright. Alright, do we have any more of these? We've got one more. Don't like an odd number, so let's build another one if we can. It's one of these ones, isn't it? What are we missing? Stone brick. Funny that indeed. What is that line? That line is a nothing line. I wonder what we killed with that. Stone, that's what we killed. Look at that. Alright, let's that is a concern. There we go, go the other way, will you? I can see it. There we go. Alright. That is really hard to see with that silo. We do have some few silos left. Alright, let's get back to the task at hand. Which is, I needed stone brick, didn't I? So I can make another Mark II crusher. Let's jump down here, grab one of these, thank you. Alright, let's make one of those. And these guys are, of course, turning crushed stone. Nope, here we go. Yes, crushed coal. Let's just copy the recipe there. Alright. And now, how quickly does this need coal? One every second. Hey, fine. Give you one of these. There we go. Okay, we've made it. Alright. So this crushed coal is now going into. Let's have a look. I did want to make that from the recipe, this recipe. Alright, so this is done in a chemical plant, crushed coal to coke, and it uses purified water. Alright, well, we could make purified water using processors, but we can also, honestly, for the sake of speediness, we're just going to cheat. No, not cheat, but we are going to be a little bit funky. Alright, let's get our chemical plants and see how quickly one of these does this. Here we go, clean coke to sulfuric wastewater, and it uses 2 crushed coal in 4 seconds. So it is using half a second, and this is producing 1 a second. Yes, okay, so this can support 2 each, so 8. I don't have that many of these, do I? 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. There we go, alright. No, 1, 2. Looks like I had 6 of these. Which means we need a way for this to go up. Let's fill the belt there and there. And then, yeah, bring it back down like that. Alrighty, that's good. We've got a lot of crap here. Alright, let's do something like that, I think. Because we need to get our purified water in. And yes, I know this isn't the most technically correct way to do it, but here we go, we're doing it anyway. That and that, yep. We can actually do it closer, can't we? And why wouldn't we? Well, there's actually no need, but let's do it anyway. Rip that out, rip that out. Yes. Come on. The clicking is not so good. There we go. So we do that to there, and that one, and a couple of these, and one of those. Yep. Beautiful. I love it. love it. Yep. Purified water. And we need to put a recipe on this one. Purified water. And then how much does it need? Yeah, it's 1 every 2 seconds. So that and that. And then let's do, that's 4. And 8. Alright. There we go. Let's get these in. These in. Yeah. Oh, nope. Ruined already. Alright. That's alright. Building it up. There, and not like that. Alright. Probably should have put the outputs in at the same time. So we are making our sulfuric wastewater, which is the product that we actually really want out of this, so that we can make sulfur from it. Alright, we don't need that one. I'm going to take this out down the bottom. How much is this creating? It is creating 1 every 2 seconds. Cool. Let's do that, and copy like that. There, and there. Alright, and let's take it up that way, and copy that. So every second one is on the inside. Yes. Alright, so that is Coke. So this whole section here is now totally void. And we are making the Coke. And then we want to turn that into carbon, as well as no, turn that into carbon. What am I doing here? I want to make sure we turn it all into carbon before bringing it over here. Yep. Okay, that's cool. There we go. Alright. There is our Coke. Now, we need the sulfuric wastewater to be doing stuff. Ooh, I've killed the power. That's not the greatest. Alright, there we go. Let us see. We've got our Coke, crushed coal, Coke, and then we need to be doing this, which is in a liquefier. Alright, is one of these a liquefier? Gas refinery, advanced chemical plant. There we go, liquefier. Ooh, Mark II. Yeah, let's make some of those. Alright. Man, I always do that. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll have to see what ratio we can actually support on these, but first of all, we need to get this liquid sulfuric acid out, and let us just get that in a tank. Of course, we can't do that just yet, can we? Nope, no, we cannot. Have we made a Mark II liquefier? We have. Alright, so this recipe is, here we go, Coke purification, ingredients, Coke and steam, that's what we need. Alright, and this uses 1 Coke a second, so we can do 4 of these. Crafting time is 2 seconds though. What's the crafting time of this? Well, we didn't really take that into account, but it is 2.25. We will just build 4 of these. Alright, so we don't need this last one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, and of course we need that to line up, because we would be crazy if we didn't have that lining up. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. 1. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's actually not going to work, is it? Because we need the steam coming in. Alright, so let's rip these up. Yeah, that's right. and put them one further out so we can just have a big pipe with our steam coming in there. Pipe, liquefier, there we go. So 2 spaces out, there we go, and we'll just do that. No, we're using big poles now. Let's leave the space for, well, not big poles, medium poles. I love that. That is just a nice design. Alright, so we will get some steam in here. And to do that we are using a boiler Mark II. Where is that water coming from? Alright, yeah, let's rip these up. That water is coming from its own water, so we can reuse that. Alright. Is that as far down as it'll go? Something about there is pretty good. Alright, and then we need a boiler. We have a boiler that we just picked up. There it is. Steam output is, oddly enough, almost perfect. And we need, okay, we need that to go up to there. Yep. And then you can feed that with like so. We will just throw in, what are we making here? Coke. I shouldn't use Coke, I should use the output for this. So we'll change that. Alright, so you keep doing that. You guys get some of that with a longer setting. Alright, so we need to use sulfuric wastewater. We made one of these things. What? Wow, that is entirely different to what I was expecting. Anyway, so this is now making that like so, and we are then outputting that here with our offset like so, and up you go. Let's split that off up to here and get you to pop that down into that. Once we actually make some, what are we missing? What are we missing? Steam. Why have we got no steam? You are putting out no steam because your water is not connected. That is the reason. Of course it's the reason. It's always the reason, isn't it? There we go. Alright, you're burning, producing steam. Steam is at 0. There is some output steam. Come on guys, what's going on? There is steam, but we have these around the wrong way. Hey! Hey! And hopefully we'll get some power into here. Once this gets actually up to full steam, this will, of course, die down. Alright, and that gives us our carbon. Now, this is actually what I want to be going up here. And we can get rid of all of this, and now we have a slightly more efficient power production. There we go. And we still have a bit more coal in our inventory. You can go all the way over here and down to there. Alright, so let's get rid of this. Yeah, that was too much of that. Looks like we're going to have another box of stuff just lying around here. Alright. Now, where was this going? It's going nowhere. Excellent. Alright. Now, to fix up our... Okay, here's some coal. Let's just get rid of you into these. There we go. And have some of that. And why don't you have a bit of this as well? Who needs it? Who can take it? No one can take it. Alright, because you're all full. What was that? That was Coke. So you guys can take it. Sure can. Alright. Yes, so this should be almost full. And this is backing up. Why aren't these guys working? Are you not getting enough purified water? No, you are not. Alright. So this setup for purified water is too slow. What did we do down the bottom here? Which I can no longer see. We used electrolyzers, I believe. Electrolyzers gave us our purified water. Do I run down there or do I just go purified water? Here we go. We can get it from steam in a cooling tower. That seems pretty good. We've got some easy access to steam here. We can make it from gas. That's that thing. Regular water. We do need some saline water at some point. But let's just go with the steam for now. So 100 steam makes 100 purified water. Alright. Wow, that is not keeping up. There we go. Alright, let's put another couple of these along here. And I guess we need to bring... we need to do something about this, don't we? Alright. How about instead of that, you now come along here. Sure. No, I don't like that. That's terrible. We need to just move those power poles. There we go. It's better. Alright. And of course we don't actually have the boilers, so we should probably make those. We can make 2 boilers. Wonderful. Let's go turn this off. We don't want to be wasting iron like that, but we can grab a couple of sheets of steel there. Alright, because we have our steel production elsewhere, so that becomes a bit redundant. Alright, so how much purified water do these need? They need 50 every 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this needs 200 a second, so 2 boilers will be able to produce that. Yep. Provided they get enough of that. Now that is the steam, and then it was a cooling tower. Alright, it has a craft speed of 2. Let's see what that recipe produced. 2 seconds. So we will need, I say we need 100. 2, 3, 4, yeah, we need 100, so, no, 200? Did I say we need 200? Look at this again. Alright, each of these needs 50 in 4 seconds. So that is 50 in 4 seconds. That is 50 in 1 second. That's 100 a second. Alright, so actually only needed 1 of these anyway. We built 2. But we do then need a few of these, I think. And this is making purified water from steam. And it is making 100, is making 50 a second. So yes, we need a second one of these. Put me another one of those. And the output for that goes into there. That's actually really easy to make, isn't it? So probably shouldn't use that that little thing. All right. Why are we full up? Because we're full up on sulfuric wastewater. Okay, that is the next step. So let us take our sulfuric wastewater and see how we make sulfur. Sulfur from sulfuric wastewater is done in a hydro plant, and it's making what was that making? Purified water? It is, so we can feed that purified water back into here, and that is what we'll do. Alright, but this is making 1 every second, using 100 sulfuric acid a second. This is producing 100 a second. So it's producing, let me just double check that. We have 8 of these, so it is, yes, 100 a second. We want to use 100 a second. and this uses 100 seconds. So we only need one hydro plant to service this whole lot. And we are missing some of the things that we need for that. Alright, let's go and get those things. What do we need? We need basic circuit boards and stone. Okay, basic circuit boards are down here. We've only got basic electronic boards. Alright, let's grab a stack of these somewhere. Here we go. You had a box of them. A box of a lot of them. And the stone. We can make a hydro plant Mark II, which will be even faster. So let's grab 120 stone and do that. Alright. Whoa. Alright, we forgot about that. That is a huge problem. I was not quick enough in sorting this out, was I? Alright, let's get this coal going. Alright, there we go, get some coal in there. We will need to kickstart this with a whole bunch of coal, or this actually. How about we just do that? Yeah, there we go. Right. Why aren't these guys working? Interesting. What's going on? You got no water? You got water. What's holding you guys up? I disconnected them. Did I disconnect them? Is that what's going on? No, they are connected. We have 22 steam engines. That's not right, is it? 22 steam engines. Yep, I did disconnect them. Okay, that had to be there to actually reach across. So, there we go. Disaster averted. Okay, let's get back to focusing on our sulfuric wastewater. We have a few minutes left. All right, we can make one of these. We haven't made it yet. No, we haven't. There we go. All right, we are making it. And it is going to turn our sulfuric acid into some other things. We'll need a clarifier for now, because we have to get rid of one of the products. Which product is that? The mineralized water, which I'm sure we'll use at some point. But for now, let's just get rid of it. All right. Good old handcrafting, taking a bit of time. Now I could just void this whole tank, but let's not do that. Let's wait. We've got the power flowing. We are out of excuse me. We are out of coke for our advanced processes down there, but that's all right. How long does one of these things take to craft? 5 seconds? Yeah. I can sit around here and wait. We've waited this long to get sulfur. We can wait another 5 seconds. And there it is. Okay, let's get this hydro plant Mark II. Alright, so if that is the input, let's actually put it up here. There we go. Alright. And then I need a silo to put out all my sulfur into. So you are sulfuric wastewater purification. Let's get some power over here. We'll figure out where we actually need that. We actually need it over here. There we go. Ah, yes. Okay, so sulfuric wastewater comes in, and out we have purified water and mineralized water. Yes. So mineralized water needs to be clarified. And then this we need to take back up to here. And I really need to change this around now, don't I? Alright, well, we're going to do that. Risk losing our power again. So you're going to go to there. You're going to go Alright, so what we need to do is have that actually come across to here. And then that. Arg! Man. Rotate, rotate, rotate. Okay. And then we need, in our fluid control, where is the fluid control? It's one of these. Here we go. We need a top-up valve. Top-up valve. Check. Non-return. Overflow. No. Converter. Top-up valve. That's what we need. Alright. And this will add in the stuff. If this side is less than 80, it'll pump out from here. Alright. So we will use up everything that comes out of here, provided that we power that up. And then we have sulfur. And that is fast enough, so that is slightly going down. Alright. Are we using this up? 24k. It looks like we're using it up. But this one is still disappearing. These ones are all working up here though, yeah. So we're draining away everything out of these. It's just these last ones that are very slowly. Maybe we do need a second one of these. Because that one is not working fast enough. Alright, let's do that then. Let's build another one of those. We are out of stone bricks. Stone bricks. We fortunately have a lot of them. Yes, another one of those. And then we'll just repeat that. We will need another clarifier, will we? What are we outputting here? We're outputting 20 mineralized water a second, and this can what? It can consume crush speed 2. Does it actually say how much it voids? I reckon it could probably void a second one of these. Sure, it doesn't seem to be overly taxed, does it? No, it does not. Now we want that to go into here, because this is going to be our source of sulfur for the foreseeable future. Yeah, it's kind of working, kind of not working. We are out of crushed coal though. Okay, looks like we need some faster inserters. Let's just do that then. We've got a few. We're still. I think it's the insertion to. We're still only producing. I think we should be fine. That is getting down to there now. That is actually voiding all the sulfur. So maybe we don't need that second one since we've caught up. I'm gonna put it in. I mean, we've made it. Why wouldn't we put it in? There. Let's put you over here. So we need to power up one of these and copy that. You go in there. All right. Let's get you going up there. You going there. You into there, and not like that, not like that. Oh, that was just some unfortunate clicking. Alright. Let's get you up to there. Beautiful. Put you there, and then, well, we need another one of those. Fortunately, we are very close to the stone. And we can grab another one of these. Feel bad not taking that from the end one, but we'll survive. We will survive. Alright. There we go. Now our clarifier is still working, and this should start dropping. We're getting sulfur from both of these now. That is definitely working them out. Yeah, right. And down this goes very slowly. Okay. And the clarifier is well and truly keeping up. So now we have a full output of this. We can fix this up before we lose power again. Alright, these guys are working. This guy's working pretty hardcore. But it is just taking the stuff that we need. Alright. Here we go. We'll use up all that. Yeah. Okay. We are back. How is our power looking? Ah, it's fine. And our carbon is going to wherever our carbon is going, the bus and these bricks and whatnot. Yeah, cool. Alright, well, that is the end. We got sulfur up and running, and I am very excited about that. What are we going to do with this sulfur? Well, we are going to work our way to, well, two things. Looks like this one's out of sulfuric wastewater. No, it is backed up on purified water. How interesting. We're not actually using enough purified water. But no, that is the mineral water. Shouldn't that be? Ah, well, we didn't actually connect it up in the end. There we go. Problem solved. Is this keeping up now? 600. Yeah, it's keeping up. Cool. Alright, so that looks like it's actually doing 400. Whenever this hits 400, it goes back down to 0. Yep. And the crafting speed is a couple seconds. It's 1002, 1003, 1000. About 3 seconds. At a crafting speed of 2. It's interesting that we don't... I'm sure if we're looking here... void... No... Water... I did actually see it in one of these recipes. Maybe the use for it. Yeah. Doesn't tell. Made in 2.5 seconds. Well, doesn't actually say where the recipe is. Oh, here we go. 5 seconds crafting time, and that is a crafting speed of 2.5 seconds. Cool. Alright, and it does 400. Yes. Alright, that is good to know. This does 400 every 2.5 seconds. Well, I'm going to leave it there, and next episode we will look at the other components we need for our blue science. And we have researched it. It should be down here. So that is sulfur. We need electronic circuit boards, so that's where we are going to have a bit of a sticky beak and see where we go, because that requires a fair bit. Electronic circuit boards are the next level of circuits, obviously, and yeah, they need a lot of stuff that we don't have. So that's the path we're moving down, and I look forward to that challenge. If you've got any ideas, do drop them down in the comments below, and I'll see you tomorrow.